Hello. So I guess all of you can hear me, right? So welcome to since this is 5 o'clock, so I will just start this virtual info day. Thank you all for your time to join this virtual info day of this program, which is the Master of Arts in STEM Education for the 2026 September intake. Okay. And I'm Dr. Paul Choi, the program leaders of this Master program. And thank you all for your time to join this info session. So firstly, we would like to talk about why should you choose our EdUHK as the study of your master program. So please note that the EdUHK is a very well-known, well-recognized education university for education and training, and we are also having a vision that is education plus, which is more than educations. We are not just doing this traditional strength of teacher education, but also we would like to expand to a wide range of complementary program offerings, such that not only education, but we can also communicating with each other to deliver this information effectively. And please note that our EdUHK is a government-funded university, and so this is not self-financed university, and we have a long and rich history starting about 100 years ago. Okay, so it is the first government normal school in Hong Kong. Okay, and our graduates have a very good employment status. Okay. And of course, we may not only concerned about this subject, this strength in subject knowledge or education, but we also have good views in our EdUHK, so which is one of the most beautiful campus in Hong Kong. And so these are our scenery here. Okay, and we are having a new building, and so which will provide even more new facilities in a moment. And so we have a lot of one of the special things for our campus is that we concern about our students' use of the campus, and so we would like we provide a lot of space for discussion and revision for our students inside the library. So we have 10,000 square feet inside of study areas for you to communicate, or even we have some virtual classroom in our library for you to you can book the facilities to have a unique learning experience. We also have sport facilities, so you can even do gym in our university, and this football court or swimming. Okay. So be more focused, we would like you to draw your attention at why you should choose our master program. And so firstly, why should you choose our Department of Science and Environmental Studies? So our department is a very diverse department, unlike other normal university which have a Department of Science or a Department of Environmental Management. Okay, we combine together such that we have a broader and more complete view of the subject matters. So we are combining expert, and not only expert from science or environmental science, we also combine educators. And so in this case, we are having a very good knowledge transfer, how we can put our research to some practical knowledge, how we give it back to the communities. Okay, that is one of our strengths. And our department also have a lot of top class scientists. So this is the list of top 2% scientists in 2025. Yeah, okay. And this is our department head, Professor Kip Ho. And we have also a lot of expertise here. Okay, and they are all top scientists, okay, in various areas. We also have a lot of innovation awards, okay. For example, we participate many times in inventions competitions. Okay, this is in the international invention competitions. Okay, and this in 2022 and 2023. So we also won a very good awards, the gold medals, and also some others. Okay, and so this shows the strength of our this proof. Okay, what I've just said is we are not only doing research but not transferring anything back to the to the society, but indeed we are inventing, okay, a lot of new product to help solving real problems. Not only about that, okay, our department also devote to the development of STEM education and training of teachers for STEM education. Okay, we provide a lot of pre-service teacher training. For example, the first one is our double degree program, which is a BSc in IEM and also BEd in. We also provide a Bachelor of Education in Science and the PGDE, which is the program which to equip you with the qualification to be studying, to become a teacher in Hong Kong. So this is the PGDE for General Studies and also Science. Now is a PGDE of Primary Science. Okay, and we also provide any other minors like for creativities and STEM or STEAM education. And we also provide in-service teacher training. So for example, this is the professional development program for in-service primary teachers. We have two to equip those teachers with strong enough background knowledge in teaching primary science and also the appropriate pedagogies. Because some of you may think that the teaching of primary science, teaching in primary school is very easy, but indeed it's not, because there are many misconceptions that you think is right, but indeed is not correct. Okay, so that's why we need to clarify this misconception and help to do this through these PDP programs. Okay. We also provide these PDP programs for the secondary schools teachers. Okay, for example, is also in STEAM education, and we will soon have others programs also. But one of the most important one is this Master of Arts in STEM education, and which is our program. So why should you choose STEM education? That is because this is the new way, or not the new way, but this is now the most popular way to help introducing science or engineering and cultivating talents for our future. Okay, so STEM is this science, technology, engineering, and mathematics. And so you may think that, oh, this four term are very easy. Why do I need to have one master program to study this? Okay, but if I ask you now, then what is the difference between technology and engineering? I guess most of you, maybe half of you cannot tell me what is the difference between technology and engineering. Okay, and if you do not know the difference, then you do not know why we should combine them together. Okay, and so we try to through this program to teach you the rationale. Why do we have STEM education? And by understanding why, then you can know how we can combine them. Okay. But in our course, this is a STEM education, so it's mainly for education. Okay. So when we learn it, we would not like when you have your science class or mathematical class. In your mathematics class, then you just continuously practice your mathematics again and again, which is somehow like boring. And so we will do it in another way, is using this problem solving. So we hope that through your real hands-on experience, you experience how to be an engineer, how to be a scientist, and how to make new things. Okay, and so we will employ this engineering design process model throughout the whole all courses. We start with identifying the problem, and then try to solve the problem, and then try to propose a way to solve the problem, and then testing and retesting. Okay, through and then through this retesting, then you may find some new problem. Okay, and this will become a cycle that continues and continues, and you become better and better. Okay, and through this, and in order to implement these cycles, then we need a problem-based approach. So in our lectures, we will have a lot of scenario for you to such that you can have different things to try and different problem to solve. Okay, and you can even learn how to make apps. Okay, so one of our students, they comment that the most interesting experience, impressive learning experience in our course is that she finally learned how to write a program to buy tickets for concerts. Okay, so hope that this also interested you. Okay, and please note that our program is a very unique program and matching the international standard. And the STEM education is not only working in Hong Kong, but now also in China and also the United States, United Kingdom, Australia, and New Zealand also. So many other places we have STEM education. So after having this master program, okay, if you go international, go to some other countries, they know what you are studying. So in our program, so what is the detailed program structure? It will look like this. So at the moment, we have 24 credit points in this. You may choose, if you choose studying full-time, then you have 1 year. If you choose part-time, then you will study 2 years. Okay, and in total 24. So that means you will have one course will have 3 credits. So you have 8 courses in total and 4 per semester. And if you have 2 years part-time program, then you will have 2 per semester. Okay. So basically, we have starting from the foundation in the first semester, and then you go to some more demanding courses in the second semester. One important points here is that in the second semester, then you have 2 elective courses. One elective courses is both. I think both of them, these elective pairs, prepare you for your career perspective. I believe that most of you, in order, why do you want to have a master degree is that you want to be more equipped when you go to the job market. So we hope to give you all this relevant experience. For example, the first elective pair is this teaching curriculum design in primary schools or in secondary school. Okay, so by choosing in primary school, that means that you just specialize in being a primary school teacher, because they very rarely that we have people working in both primary sector and secondary sector. So by choosing this, you go to either primary or secondary. Okay, and there's other elective group is this research project or internship. Okay, many students, they join our master program because they are not only interested in being a teacher, but they also want to be in a frontier to invent or explore new pedagogies to enhance the education quality. Okay, so some of them, they try to we use this 1 year to study here and make up their proposals to find their supervisor in the future for their PhD studies. So for this type of student, we designed a course. We provide elective for them. One is a research project, and other one is internship. Okay, So for those who aim to be a PhD, aim to study further, then we will recommend them to choose a research project. All these electives are chosen by yourself. Okay, so we will not be decided for you. Okay, unless in very extreme cases. Okay, and for if you are not you do not want to be a scholar, then you would like to have more working experience such that it will help you find a real job. Okay, in this case, we will provide internship. We will suggest you to choose internship. For internship, we will offer a place for you directly in a local school or local education related companies, and you will have about 100 hours working there to help them develop some STEM related materials or to help them organize some STEM activity. Okay, and so these are your learning in the classroom. What about outside the classroom? We also provide a lot of opportunities for our students. One of them is a non-local study trip, a study tour. So this is the picture that we have where we go to have a pass tour to the Singapore. Right? Singapore is also one of the most famous countries of in their science and mathematics educations, and so we try to go there to see how they can be so successful. Okay, and this is we going to that science center in Singapore to help that and to have their training there. So this is our students, and they are designing a real playable game. Okay, on site very quickly. And this is the science center. And you can see a Tesla car here. So indeed they will generate electricity, okay, directly. Okay, a lightning strike will be generated directly and hit this cage. Okay, and this is also the dinosaur, and this is the fire tornado show. So we see how they how we visit their science museums and see how they put their works, okay, into actions, how they design their device to raise the students' interest. Okay, and then we also go to their museum of education, okay, to see how their education system evolved and how can they be so successful. Then we also visit their industry there related to this education, the application of STEM education to reality, which this is an aquatic farm, so which have plants and fish living together in a coastal ecosystems. Okay, and so I hope that every here are all our students and they are all enjoying their class. But not only this non-local tour, we also have local tour. There's we also visit local in the industry to see how they implement STEM education, and not only in local school, such that our students can know how can we organize such activity and how practically this company works. So this is an aero simulator, and this is also a driving simulator. So this is a very interesting simulator that is you are sitting in front of a screen, pretending that you're like driving on a real road, but indeed is the model car running in this virtual track. Okay. So we have a lot of and this is also this is a presentation by the organizer to teach how they organize workshop related to AI face editing. Okay, and so with this in-class, inside classroom and outside classroom learning experience, I think that our program can provide a very complete picture of how STEM education can and is implemented in Hong Kong and all other countries. Okay. And so after having all this experience, then we can have we have a career perspective. Our graduate, most of them they are originally in-service teachers. Okay, so after graduating, they just go back to resume their teacher role, and they just implement what they have learned to help their students. Of course, in this they also have some other career after graduating. For example, like they will work in a publisher, okay, to help the publisher to design STEM workshop materials, and some become civil servants, and some even working in finance, okay. And the working experience here, because this is a STEM education, so you not only learn about education, you also learn about STEM. STEM is just a way of thinking. So this way of thinking will change your life. So I believe that our graduates can succeed in other careers, even apart from education. But of course, mostly education. Okay. So I guess I have some time to give this for student sharing. Please wait for a moment. Okay. So please let me see if I have shared the sound. Okay. So yeah, let me just play it here.
Hello everyone, I'm very glad to be here to share my learning experience with you. I'm one of the graduate students in Master of Arts of STEM education. I think I learned a lot from this program. It is very practical for teachers to implement STEM tasks in a real education environment. I think one of the most challenging tasks for us is to implement real STEM education in mainland China, because a lot of teachers, they don't understand what is real STEM education. So that you have to first to break down all these concepts and to communicate with them, to elaborate all the concepts as well as the teaching pedagogical strategies, so that you can collaborate well. I'm very grateful that I learned a lot of useful knowledge from this program, and I finally become an ICT teacher in a public school. I think you can also realize your dream to become a STEM teacher, and good luck. Bye.
So we are also having a very international students from the foreign students. So let's see how he think of our program.
Hi, my name is Philip. I'm currently completing my second part-time year of my Master of Arts in STEM education. I am an in-service net teacher at a local aided primary school. This is just a short video outlining some of the things I have learned during this course. Some of the things that I've learnt during the course include how to integrate the engineering design process into the STEM activities, what tech tools are appropriate to use and how to use them in STEM projects. You will also learn about 21st century skills like creativity, collaboration and critical thinking, and how we can integrate the learning of these skills. to our STEM activities and how we can assess the students' progress in learning these skills. Hope this gives you an overview of the things that you can learn during the Master of Arts in STEM education. Thanks for your time. Bye.
Okay. So this is we have a lot of sharing. So let me just. But I guess I still have some time, so let me just do it. Okay.
In this program, there are not only theoretical courses which sort out the STEM background and research methods, but also hands-on activity courses that can solve practical problems. These courses effectively cultivate the creativity, problem-solving ability, and critical thinking ability that future STEM teachers need. In the second semester, our internship combines the knowledge we learn in school with real work, so that we can truly understand the skill requirements and the actual work content of STEM education on the front line. Through the professor's learning lessons, you will gradually understand what is STEM education, why to learn STEM education, and how to apply STEM education well in such a meaningful learning process, which laid a foundation for our future work in STEM. As a graduate of MA STEM education, I can see that the Education University of Hong Kong has high quality educational resources and such a meaningful learning environment. We look forward to more students coming to the big family of MA STEM education of the Education University of Hong Kong to spend an unforgettable and fruitful time. Thank you.
Okay. So because of the time, so I just skip one of the sharing and I will continue. Okay. So as I've spoken, so we have the graduate employment status. The majority of our students, they end up being educators, and for minority, they become civil servant, commerce and industry, and also go further education like studying PhD or education doctor. Okay. So with all of this, I hope that this is attractive enough for all of you to consider our program. And here I would like to spend some time to talk about the program entrance requirement. So please note that all applicants should normally hold a recognized bachelor's degree or equivalent, and your minimum English proficiency requirements, which is one of the biggest constraint to limit our students your applications. Please note that our university accept IELTS at least 6.0 marks, okay, within 2 years. So suppose when you are taking this 2627, then you should have your IELTS result in I guess it's 225, okay, or somewhere about, okay. And you should also okay, if you are studying in English university, then it's fine, okay. And some results are not acceptable, so please take a look at this one, okay. And all shortlisted applicants will need to attend an interview. So if you do not attend the interview, although you give all your application fees, then I'm sorry, but see you next year, okay. So please apply. Please also attend the interview. Okay. And please note that the key dates for this application is the main one is 13th of February. 13th of February, and the final deadline is on May of 10. May of 10. 10 of May. I'm sorry. Okay. 10 of May. But please note that this application process are on a rolling basis. What does this mean is that we will keep issuing offers. So once the quota is filled, then sorry, then see you next year. But so please you can expect that if you take the application first, then you have some advantage. Okay. So if you are local applicants, then your deadline is a little bit later, which is 31st of May 2026. Okay, the difference in the deadline is because we will check very carefully your certificate and the qualifications. Okay, so for long want to study here, then you are required to come to our campus. Okay, and which means that very likely you need to live in Hong Kong for 1 year. This is an estimation of the cost for 1 year. The starting from the Hong Kong dollar. This China yuan is just an estimation because the currency rate is floating. Okay. So roughly, the tuition fee this year is 160,800. If I convert to RMB, then it's 143,500 something. Okay. One of the most expensive thing is living in Hong Kong. Okay. And then for you to live in Hong Kong, then the price varies. If you can get a one student hall, then the price is very cheap. It's just 26,000. But if you can't, then some of the students will consider renting a house somewhere around, maybe by themselves or combine or communicate with others, then share rooms. Okay, then in that case it would be 70,000. Okay. Convert to RMB, it will be around a maximum of, no, not maximum, roughly 62,000, okay, RMB. The living expense is somehow expensive, okay, but this here, we assume that every time you go out to eat, okay. So, but I guess no one can go out to eat for 365 days, so probably is smaller than this number, okay, but it will be about 100,000 for this one. At most, I guess. Depends on what you eat. Okay. So we also have some miscellaneous costs here. So which about 20,000, and so in total it will be about 36,000 in Hong Kong. You will convert to RMB, then it will be 390,000. Okay. So I guess this is not a very big number, but it's also not very small for most of our students. So we try to, but we believe that because we are educators and we also want to help spread out this STEM education to our country. And so we provide a scholarship for our students. If you are if you have excellent academic background and or very professional STEM related experience, okay, then we will have a limited amount, of course, okay. Then we will provide an entrance scholarship for you, and the amount is about 10,000 Hong Kong dollar per award, okay. And so it's not that quite large, but it's not still compensate some of your living costs here. And I hope that this is a proof of our recognition of your achievement for this because of this scholarship. But if you are in Hong Kong, Hong Kong local students, okay, then there is another scholarship provided by the Hong Kong Future by the UGC University Grants Community. And this is for cultivating Hong Kong future talents. Okay, this is called the Hong Kong Future Talents Scholarship Schemes for Advanced Studies. Okay, this is a selected. So not all programs are qualified to have this kind of scholarship schemes. Okay, if we have because of the recognition of the quality of our program on the alignment with the future development of Hong Kong. So we are permitted we are admitted, we are allowed to provide this Hong Kong Future Talent Scholarship. The amount is capped at 100,000, 100,000, okay, for this scholarship, and this will be subsidized, used to subsidize these studies, okay, and both 2-year part-time and 1-year full-time will be given this amount, okay. And after the graduate admission process, okay, then we will send you emails to ask you to require you to submit an applications in order to show that you are qualified and have potential to receive this scholarship. Okay. We also have some other scholarship scheme. Okay, this is the scholarship for teachers. Okay, this is only for full-time serving teachers and Hong Kong residents only. Okay, this scholarship for teachers aim to recognize the achievement of high-performance teachers and also encourage teachers to pursue higher qualifications to enhance their professionalism. Okay, so a total amount of 80,000 will be awarded for this kind of scholarship. And again, you need to submit the application after the confirmation of your admission in this program. So with all this information, I hope that I'm not speaking too fast. And if you want to know more detail, you can contact us and by looking at our information on this program website. Okay, you can use your QR code to scan the website here. So or you can type. Or you can use the link directly in here in our program. This is our program website here. Okay, use this, and this is our email. You can contact us always with if you have any questions, and you can also call our phone number here. This is our social media account. This is Facebook, Instagram, okay, TikTok, and also WeChat. Okay, you can add our department social media account, and you can also raise any question if you have. Okay. Okay. I guess this one is not applicable. So this will be what I want to share here. So any questions for you? You can type the question in the chat room, or you can also just raise your hand and let us know. I guess we can have the raise hand function, right? Okay, and you can ask the question in 普通话. Okay, I can answer it in 普通话 if you miss anything. Okay. So any questions for this one? Yeah, you can allow to ask anything. 你们可以自由发问了。我们还有10分钟左右。不是没有10分钟，7分钟左右。看你们有没有问题。哎，如果没有问题的话，我们今天的分享就到这里咯。OK，
喂，
嗨，Hello，
老师你好，我想
你好。
问一下，就是我刚刚在看您介绍课程的时候，中间有一张照片是有 Make Block 的，就是 Able Two 那个机器人。
哦
然
哦，
后，然后呢，我是有教过这个机器人的，就是当过这
嗯，
个机器人教师。然后呢，我又看，
让我看一下，应该是我刚刚说 活动那边，
对对对，是我
你
看一下
等我一下啊。
project based learning。
OK，有同事提醒我，大家请做这个问卷，我们问卷发到 chat room 里面了。OK，大家可以点开。然后同学你说的是应该是
project based learning。
我见到，应该是这个吧？啊，这一页，
对对对，中间 C 位的这一个 make block
对
机器人，就是我
对
是有教
，Apple，
过的。
嗯，
我教的是 Amber Two。然后
哦
我就想问一下，因为我现在已经拿到了 STEM education 的 offer 了。
哦，那
我已经拿
还谈，
到了。对对，然后我就想说，因为我刚刚也有看您讲，与奖
嗯，
学金相关的事情嘛，然后就是有个入学奖学金是可以，自动筛选的，就我可以，
对对对，
因为我看那个 PPT 上也有说，在申请时可以重点突出与 STEM 有相关的实践经历嘛。
这个对，
对对，然后因为我教过这个 Make Block 嘛，我觉得我也是有比较丰富的 STEM 的相关实践的经历了。我想问一下，就是我在
这个是
申，
不确定的，因为我们有很多相关的同学，所以我们
我
有一些同
知道。
学他也对，没错，
我想问一下，就是如果我再写一封邮件，就是详细的述说一下我与有这个 STEM 的相关经历，会增大我去申到奖学金的一个可能性吗？就是我
这
想问这
个
个问题。
应该大概这个不确定哦，因为我们每一年那个做法有一点点不一样，我们会先看那个大家的那个 academic performance，还有那个related background experience，OK，当然你可能说你的 CV 里面没有写，那这
我
个就是
写了，但是可能写的没有很详细。
哦，懂。那有可能有帮助，但我们可能到时候再安排一下怎么做，因为有些人有写，有些人没写。那如果我在这里讲了，那就对其他同学不公平了，
哦，我知道你的意思。
懂吗？OK，
嗯好，
好，
我明白了，谢
感谢啊，
谢老师。
请帮忙填那个问卷，OK，谢谢
好的，好的，好的。
，OK，看一看还有没有别的问题？嗨，Hello，Miss，是孙丽，喂，
Yeah. So
你好。
I want to ask if I don't have a teacher-related background,
嗯。
so can I apply this program?
Sure. Okay. We can apply. You can apply this program to have. Okay. You can apply this because many students. Okay. They apply this program as like a 就我
It
用
to be
国
a
语来
teacher.
讲了，我用国语来
Oh,
讲，就是一个
okay.
转折点。他们以前可能不是做教育的，但他们可能读书读到一半的时候，觉得哎，其实做教育还不错，所以他们就用我们这个 STEM 教育的课程来做一个转折点，去换成了去走教育这个路，所以我们是很欢迎这一种想要换个新发展的同学来报名，所以就不用太介意，就之前没有，
好的，谢谢。
对，可以，OK，
嗯。
好，看还有没有别的问题。但当然了，如果你没有教育相关的经验的话，可能你在读有一些内容里面就可能会比较不清楚是啥，所以就会如果就可能要更用功一点，才可以追得到其他有教育背景的同学的进度。对，当然了，我们老师很 nice 的，所以你可以随时发问，如果不懂的话，但就是要用功一点。对，看还有没有别的问题？ OK，如果没有别的问题的话，大家帮忙做那个问卷，然后就呃可以离开了。OK，谢谢大家今天来。OK，OK，拜拜，再见，再见，再见。